Hey everyone, MarchJick8 here bringing you guys the news in a flash. Let's get into it. Rockstar Games has announced their new GTA Online update titled Gunrunning, which is set to come out on June 13th, and it allows players to manufacture and distribute illegal arms. It also brings underground bunkers, mobile operation centers, and new weaponized vehicles to the mix. So many cool things, but you know that they're all going to cost so much damn money in that game. That's seriously one of the main reasons I don't play GTA as much as I did before. I spent so much time and money in that game, and just to get the cool new vehicles and shit, and all the grinding in that game just completely wore me out. Like, I'm an old school Final Fantasy fan, so I know the tedious task of grinding, but GTA Online is on a whole nother level. I love GTA Online's freedom and gameplay, but I hate its in-game currency system and how long it takes to grind cash out if you play alone. It also sucks that after they ported the game to the current gen consoles, they completely did away with bringing the DLC vehicles and weapons to single player for players to test out. But it still seems to be getting these awesome updates, so they must be doing something right, and these must be doing pretty damn good, or else they wouldn't keep releasing them. So I don't know. I might even have to go back and check them out again just to see what's new with the game. Anyways, if you guys are interested in checking out the trailer, I'll link it down below for you. For all you extreme metal fans out there, the Summer Slaughter Tour has announced their 2017 lineup, which includes the Black Dahlia Murder, Dying Fetus, Oceano, Slaughter to Prevail, Origin, Rings of Saturn, Betraying the Martyr, and Lorna Shore. The dates have not been released yet, but they're actually coming out tomorrow on June 9th, so I'll actually give you guys an update when they do on the recap. We got a great new music video from Blink-182 for their song Home is Such a Lonely Place, and when I say it's a great video, I mean it. It's simple, it's emotional, it's perfect. If you guys are interested in checking it out, it'll be down below for you. We also got a new update on the lawsuit against Ghost frontman Tobias Forge. He has actually now responded to the claims made against him by releasing a lengthy counter-argument where he basically says that he has always been the main writer and the mastermind behind the band, and that the other members were considered musicians for hire, and that Ghost has always been an entity that he solely controls. Now, there is a shit ton of details in this entire document, and I didn't get a chance to fully read through all of it, but I'll leave a link down below for you guys to check it out if you're interested. Alright, let's talk about My Chemical Romance, more preferably something that Gerard had said that almost made the internet enter into a second emo phase. Thank God we didn't, we barely got out of the first one alive. But during an interview with Billboard about his upcoming comic book called Doom Patrol Volume 1 Brick by Brick, which I'm actually pretty interested in. It actually looks pretty cool. The subject of My Chemical Romance reunion was brought up with Gerard saying, "I wouldn't count a reunion out." Now that alone, to hardcore MCR fan base, is about as much as a confirmation as a court document is. But unfortunately, it's not, because he continues by saying, but at the same time, everybody is doing stuff in their lives now that they're really enjoying. In some ways, I don't really miss it. He then talks about how it had gotten so big that it was taking a toll on his mental and personal life. The point being is that while there may be a time when MCR finally does reunite, right now they are all currently busy doing other things that they're passionate about. Frank Euro is currently working on his band Frank Euro and the Patients. Gerard is again working on a new comic book series with some plans to start working on another solo album at some point. So it might be some time before we actually see a true My Chemical Romance reunion. Anyways, if you guys want to check out the full interview, I'll leave the links down below for you. Now let's get into our final story of the day, and this one actually revolves around Tonight Alive, who recently announced a new contest where they're going to be looking for bands to fill in the opening slots for each of their Australian dates. Now the catch is, the band has to have a female member in it. It doesn't have to be entirely female, it just has to have a female member. I've seen this before, and to be honest with you guys, it's nothing new, but for some reason, this case in particular caught quite a bit of backlash, with a lot of people accusing the band of sexism and being hypocrites. Right off the bat, let me just explain something before we get into my standpoint, and that is, this is their competition. They have every right to make the rules as they see fit for it. At the same time, however, there could be an argument made at how this could be considered sexism by purposefully excluding any band who doesn't have a female member solely based off the fact that they don't have a particular gender involved in their group. Do I agree with that standpoint? No, of course not. For one, like I said before, this is their competition. They're free to set the guidelines on who enters as they see fit. And to be honest, I support it because to me, from what I've seen on it, it's not meant to be taken as something against male-only bands or to further along some sort of agenda. It's meant to shine a light on a minor community in the rock scene and help them grow and get more exposure. But you know what? I want you guys to let me know how you feel about it. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Thank you guys for joining me. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you want more. And I will see you all in the next one. Mars out. And no, this is not old footage. I actually went back yesterday and played some Black Ops 3 for a little bit.